Hello. I probably look a little crazy today because I have half of my eye makeup done and half of it not done. But I wanted to show you how to do it, and I knew this would take 10 hours if I tried to do it the other way by doing both eyes. So here it is. Here's the eye look. And it's a lot of purples. It's some gold, a little bit of brown gold purple. I don't know how to explain that color. And then I have black liner and black false lashes. Some purple smoked out on the bottom. Alright, so if you want to learn how to do that, keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I did was I took a piece of Scotch tape, you can see right there, stuck it to my hand to get it a little less sticky than normal, and I'm going to place it, let me get the camera a little closer for this. I'm going to place it on my lower lash line, and it's going to be where the, how do I explain this? Where the angle that the lower lash line goes, up against the lower lashes, like under them, and I'm going to tape it there. You may have to touch up your under eye concealer, which is why some people do their eyes first, but the reason I'm doing that is to create that perfect line out here. It's really useful. Do you see how here it's smoked out to that perfect line? So now we have a guideline, and then we'll do the lower lash line last so that when we remove this, we'll take care of all that. So the first thing I did was I did the water line and the tight line with a black liner. Next thing, oh, I already primed my eyes, but instead of using like a clear primer or skin toned, I used MAC's Indian Wood Paint Pot, so it's kind of goldish colored, and it doesn't make a huge difference if you can tell. I mean, they're barely different than my natural eyelids, but I just wanted a little bit more of a metallic, so that gave that base on the other eye a good base. So let's go ahead and get started. The first color I'm going to take is a white. I'm going to use this as a highlight. It's Milani Bella Chiffon, and I'm going to use just a small flat brush and put that right under the brow. And then I'm also going to put it on the inner corner of the eye. This also has some gold white. It's like a goldish white, if that makes sense. So next I'm going to take Bella Sand and Bella Gold. And Bella Gold's pretty much the star of this. Bella Sand doesn't show up too much, but I'm kind of working from lightest to darkest, lightest in the inner quarter of the eye. So I did that white gold, there's sand, and then this is Bella Gold, right in the inner corner of the eye. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a wet spray. So you can use MAC's Fix Plus, you can use eye drops, even water if you really need to, but I'm spraying it on the back of the fake eyelashes container, and that's NYX finishing spray. Anything wet, it's just gonna give the metallic shadows a more intense look. So I'm patting that on the eye with that same brush, and I'm only doing the like inner half or so. It doesn't really matter if you get it outside of that because it's gonna be covered up anyway. So the next color I'm gonna take is a blush. This is Milani's Bella Rosa. It's a really pretty bright pink blush. And I'm going to take a little bit of that wetness in there, and I am putting it around the center of the eye and the crease area. This isn't like the star of the show, but I really like that it kind of shines through. So I'm just kind of putting it around. You can see, you really can't see the pink on the other eye, but in the center of the lid right here. But I'm just giving it a little bit of a pop of pink. Okay, next I'm going to take a million purples. So do however many purples you have, but this is the Milani Bella Violet, and I really wanted to use this color today, so I found a look to use it for. I'm taking this all over the crease, just swiping it with that same brush because it's got some wetness on it. I really like that to get the intense pigmentation that I want. So this is very buildable, obviously. The color by itself is kind of sheer, but I wetted it. I wet it? Yeah, I didn't wetted it. I wet it. And now I'm going to go in with that Bella Violet. And I have the tape there, but I'm just kind of giving it where the tape isn't, a little bit of that purple smoky effect. under the eye. That's okay. We're going to go back in and do that anyway, again. So I gathered a bunch of my MAC purples. I got black, brown, a pink, all this side, and I just kind of played. So there's going to be a million eyeshadows in this. Like I said, just do what you got to do. Do what you have. First color I'm going to use is MAC's Plum Dressing. Plum Dressing. My brush hit the camera. And obviously I've used this a lot. It's kind of a pinky purple. It's a purple, but it's got a pink undertone to it. So I'm just putting that by the crease. Next I'm going to use MAC's Fig One. It's a dark purple. And it's just a matte shade, but putting that kind of in the outer V because it's a very dark. Can you tell the difference in the color? It's darker than the other ones. And next I'm going to use MAC's Contrast, and this is almost blue. It's a blue purple, but it is extremely dark, so I wanted something this color to darken out that outer V. And all this is with the same brush. Like, I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. If you don't like mixing your colors, like for example, I got some of that purple on the blue, but I can always dust it off with my finger and it's all better. So I don't mind using the same brush, but if you want to switch them for every single color, that's all you. This is MAC's Sketch. It's a reddish purple, but it's a dark red purple. Putting that on the outer V, but I'm also taking it up a little to get that smoke effect, and then in the crease. So now I'm going to take Cranberry. It's really a reddish color on that same brush. And I'm trying to copy the other eye, so it's hard to remember exactly where I put what, but this is going to give that cranberry effect. Just for good measure, I'm going to take my blending brush right now. And I'm not like swiping back and forth, I'm just kind of patting. I'm picking up any excess shadow because I don't want any of that to fall on my cheeks. And I just wanted to give everything a nice blend. I feel like by doing that, I ruined some of the gold. Is not quite as gold as I would like, so I'm going to go back in. I'm going to tap more gold on the lid. And I do this multiple times. Like, I may go back in with the highlight shade. I may go back in with the reddish pink. I may go back in with black. You know, I'll do this over and over until I get the desired effect. So that's why my makeup takes me so long. So next I'm going to go in with like a black. This is typographic. And no, this is smut, sorry. It's right there. And I'm going to, so I'm going to take smut on the same brush for smut, and I'm going to put this in that crease because I really want to darken it up. This is a black with some like red reflex. And this windshield wiper motions in there. We really want to get that highlighted, accented, contoured, whatever the word you want to use is. This is gonna do it. Okay, so that's pretty much all of the shadows we're gonna use. I'm just gonna go back in and kind of highlight and give it more of certain colors to give it a better, to match the other eye basically. That was MAC's Stars and Rockets. It's a pretty pink and purple. I never get to use all these bright colors, so sorry, I'm enjoying it. So if I'm trying to match the other eye, I'm going to use a little bit more of that pink. And that is the Milani Baked Blush in Bella Rosa. And this should complete the eyeshadow look. And then I'm going to remove the tape and blend it. And of course I couldn't give up on the gold. I had to try just to get a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to remove the tape and we're going to see what happened with that tape. I think this is like the funnest part. Ready? Okay, my eye watered a little, but you see how I got that perfect line here? It's perfect. And the tape has a line of powder that would have been outside of that. Let me put it on my hand so you can see it. You see how that line was darker? It flew away with the fan. All right. Anyway, so let's finish up here. I'm gonna go in with Plum. This is e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen, but I'm using Plum below those lower lashes just to give it a purple look. And then I gotta blend it quickly because it is a liquid eyeliner. As soon as it dries, it's pretty much not going anywhere. Okay, so next I'm gonna take that Stars and Rockets color right here, and I'm gonna put it on a small brush, and I'm gonna put that underneath the lash line. And I'm gonna use more of that spray, spray it on that eyelash case. And I'm just doing that to get more intense pigmentation underneath the lash line. And I know this is gonna look maybe a little crazy, but that's the way it has to until you blend it. Okay, so I'm gonna go on with back with Milani's Bella Violet. And I'm gonna do the same thing. And then I'm gonna take any of those purple shades that I use and just kind of do a mixture of them. That's why I really like having my eyeshadow palette, how I have it open all the time, and I can just kind of be like, I want some of this, I want some of that, I want some of that, I need more blue, I need more black, and that's how I do my eye makeup. But I would really recommend the e.l.f. one. You can buy their refill pans and everything, it's really great. I just reviewed that last night, so if you want to see that video, I just posted it. I'm taking more black, so I feel like the other eye is much darker. And now I'm going to do that black on the top lashes, or the upper lash line. Just taking it all the way across. I'm actually not winging this out, which is kind of rare for me, but now I'm going to use a black liquid liner, and I'm doing this because I really want it to stay. This is the e.l.f. liquid liner. This was 3 of them for $3. Just a thin layer. And so far I really like this eyeliner. I mean, I've only worn it twice, but I really like that it stays on, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to do some mascara. This is a Makeup Forever Smokey Extravagant one that you get with your Sephora gift this year. And I'm putting that on the lower lashes. And I'm kind of letting that upper lash line dry. The wet liquid eyeliner. I'm letting it dry. And now I'm going to go put some eyelash adhesive on the container that the lashes came in. And remember, we do this because the glue doesn't get tacky for 30 to 45 seconds. So I'm not ready to use the glue yet, but I'm gonna put it on here so it's ready to use when I am ready. So now I'm gonna do the upper lash line with some mascara. I already curled my lashes before I started this look to kind of speed up the process. And once I get a good coat of mascara on there, I'm gonna put on some false lashes. Today I'm using Ardell, the natural lashes actually. So they're not as glam. Like if you hold the natural and the glam next to each other, you can definitely tell a difference. Maybe you can't tell a difference on camera. These aren't very crazy long, but wow, from the side they look pretty long. But okay, I'm letting that dry just a tiny bit, but I'm gonna take the lashes off of the container. I have an entire video on lashes, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. I'm actually gonna dip my finger in the lash glue and just apply it along the band of the lashes. And then give it about another 15-20 seconds so that glue can dry. And I'm also, meanwhile, letting my mascara dry. This helps speed up the process. If you get the glue going, go finish your eye makeup, do this, come back with the eye thing there, okay, you know, blend out your eyeshadows, do this, do that. And then by that time your lashes are ready to put on. It's been working out for me pretty well. All right, so I would say that's about dry. I'm gonna hold them from the center. I already checked that these were the right length, and I knew because I did it on the other eye. But I just placed them on my lash line, and they're kind of floating. You see they're not like really attached. But I'm gonna put them on now. All right, so once these dry a little bit, I'm gonna put on another coat of mascara, some finishing spray, and that is the finished look. If you guys have any questions, please comment below, but I think this is a really fun, dramatic look, and it was inspired by a picture I found on Pinterest. I have no way to like cite that source, so I don't know where the picture came from or anything, but I'll post the picture down below so you guys, or in the comments on Facebook. So don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Facebook so that you can see the picture. Thanks, bye.